there, my name is Amanda. I'm the founder of the Yoga Triangle, and I'm here today to share some ways for you to learn how to use the Yoga Triangle. So we'll be starting with a pair of Yoga Triangles. These are the 3rd generation chakra green Yoga Triangles, and they have been loved, very loved by my cat. Animals love these, so don't be surprised if your triangles get borrowed by your pets. To start, we're going to begin with what would be considered a warm-up sequence. So you'll have your yoga triangles and you'll bring them with the landmark balanced face down, and you'll come into butterfly. Triangles can slide in underneath the legs in this triangle shape. They can also slide in underneath the front of the legs. I prefer the back of the thighs. So this is your first position, great starting position. You can teach some breathing exercises here, or you could cue a forward fold. So from here, we'll move into a forward fold. So butterfly with forward fold. A couple of breaths there. From there, you can have the students close their legs, move the triangles, and I'm going to turn in profile for this next one into a forward fold with the triangles behind the knees. Now, in a class, a lot of the postures that I'll teach the posture without the triangles first. So a traditional extended leg forward fold without the triangles, and then with the triangles. So you're welcome to try this with any of the movements. What this does is it stabilizes the back of the knees and tight hamstrings, makes forward fold way more accessible. So you can cue your breath, or you can just put people into an easy forward fold here, and they should feel the hamstrings release. From there, we'll go into some more dynamic movements. This is one of my favorite go-tos for a warm-up because most people have really tight hamstrings and weak quadriceps. So you can move the triangles to down outside of the ankles and have your students lift their feet up and over the triangles. This activates the quad, which will in turn release the hamstring. So the triangle can be utilized as a fun prop for moving things around. Also worth mentioning, right now I have the triangle on its 2nd highest setting. You can drop it 1 setting lower, or you can tilt it up 1 setting higher. And this makes it a little more challenging to lift the leg, up and over. After you complete this warm-up exercise, you can move into a wide-legged forward fold. So extending the legs wide, and this one is definitely an exercise that I like to do without the props first. So legs nice and wide, have your students stretch forward. Immediately, there's going to be some resistance. And then from there, you can move the triangles to behind the knees or under the thighs. Same thing, having these baselines or side-by-side experiences so that the students get a sense of why using the triangle is such a good idea, how beneficial it is. You'll also feel how stable the knees feel here. So for anyone that has a knee injury, this is a really nice, inclusive and accessible way to let them know that you see them and that you're looking for solutions for them. From the wide-legged forward fold, and again, we're working through warm-ups here. We can take this into more of a down dog placement. So I'll just roll over onto my hands and my knees. I'll move the triangles to where my feet are, toward the back of the mat, and shift into my downward facing dog. So I have a pretty regular yoga practice, which means that my heels are going to be closer to the ground, but most people's heels in down dog are here. So sliding the triangles to underneath the heels is a really nice way to feel the ground come up and support those tight back of the legs. All right. And then from there, you can take them through any other number of movements before you move into your vinyasa. So that's one simple flow that you can use for yoga triangle warm-ups. I think we got that done in about 5 minutes. Warm-up should be around 5 minutes or so anyway. Of course, there's going to be other ways that you figure out how to use the triangle. This is just one of my go-tos. Thank you so much for watching. In total, these videos are going to give you an hour of practice, so you can utilize this as a CEC on the Yoga Alliance website. I am a 500 ERYT. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out. And of course, if you figure something out that's really cool that you haven't seen anyone else do, don't be shy. Connect with our community, share what you've figured out and what you love. We appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. Have a beautiful day.